Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Joe and Danny show with me. I'm Joe, and Danny is the king of chaos over here.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, so how the hell are you this morning, Danny?
Oh man, I'm all right. You wouldn't believe how foggy it is outside. You can't see nothing. It's so
Really, we
foggy.
got a beautiful sunny day here. I hear it's going to go up in temperature.
Oh yeah, Monday is supposed to be 78 degrees.
Oh, man, that would be wonderful. Oh, that would be wonderful.
78. We have to wait till this weekend, and then next week is gonna be nice. It's gonna be like summertime. The snow's
In
gonna
the
be gone.
good old summertime.
For once, you could say that again.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, the last show that we did was kind of a mess here because there's not enough people here yet to even talk about it. But the last show that we did, there was a problem. We weren't getting a lot of comments, and we could tell right there it was unusual. We got a unusually low amount of comments.
Yeah, there was no comments coming up and stuff like that. And then Joe kind of figured out there was something going on.
Yeah, it was a technical problem across. It wasn't just me; it was other people were having problems. Or YouTube was having problems, or the StreamYard device was having problems, and a lot of some people's comments would not show up. Sometimes it would take them 4 or 5 tries. Sometimes it'd be there and then they disappear. So all kinds of crap. And Danny was like half falling asleep. Danny, I hope you got a little more. I know you're going to be 70 in a few months, a couple of months, 2 months. You're going to be 70.
Yeah, 70 years old. Yeah,
We're going to have a big bash. I don't know what we're going to do, but we got to do a birthday bash or some shit.
Yeah, sure.
But Danny,
Anyway, every once in a while, StreamYard or YouTube, they have problems. They're not going to notify you, hey, this is happening, that's happening. They just try to repair it, and then everything goes back to normal. In the meantime, Joe was going berserk. There's no comments. What's going on here? I went to Psycho's Plaza. I went to another live chat, and Paul didn't even realize there was a problem going on with the comments.
Yeah, there were problems. Then over at Docs, I went over to Docs.
Yeah. So it was all around,
There's problems over there too.
Because without your comments, we're nothing.
Absolutely.
Really,
we need the comments right there. We realize more than ever that we bounce off the comments. But by the way, it'd be nice to say hello to Mike. He's been waiting here patiently for a while. Hello, Mike.
Good morning, Mike. Rockin' Robin is still in bed. I told her last night. I said, "Honey, I got a show tomorrow. Make sure I get up by 7." She's still sleeping.
Figures you can't depend on her, huh?
No, she's out of it.
Cherry Carter, hello.
Hi, Cherry Carter. How are you, hon?
Hello, Robbie. How are you? Joseph, always good to see you, my friend. Always a big Beatle fan here. Joseph Deneo.
Good to see you here. Good morning.
Pirate Gamer Boy, and hello to Robert P. Good to see you. Morning. Packing the car to leave for Kentucky to visit Fort Campbell area where Alaskan grands are moving.
Wow.
Your grandkids?
Yeah. Robert P. You're having a ball, huh? Traveling here, traveling there.
Wow, you're doing. I mean, look, I might tease you now and then, but there's no teasing because you. That's what it should be. You got a whole bunch of a big amount of grandkids, and that's good. And you're older age. Notice I said older age and old age.
Yeah, it's hard when they're all over the place. We got 3 in North Carolina, we got 3 in Woodstock, and we got 3 in it's called Walk Hill, New York. Hey, you hear about that? You hear that about that plane that crashed into the Hudson River?
Newburgh, New York. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Newburgh, New York. That's 16 miles from me. Newburgh. I'm in Middletown, and
then he's right away. The doom and the gloom. 4 minutes and 40 seconds in, he's talking about doom and gloom, and he's worried about flying. But in the meantime, happy birthday! If I can get a little more cheery over here to Mrs. P. It's Mrs. P. Robert P. Mrs. P. Her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Mrs. P. Yours too, Danny. Mine's May 13th.
Yeah.
I was born on Mother's Day, 1956. That was Mother's Day, believe it or not.
Putting my car on the ferry in July, going to Tasmania. Never been. You better watch out for the Tasmanian devil. Here's going to be there.
My birth certificate says Danny. It doesn't say Daniel or
I
anything
know.
else.
What's up with that? Who names their kid Danny?
I got an Irish name. I got an Irish name, and I'm Italian. Well, yeah, it's all good. I'm happy. I love my name, Danny. It sounds good, Danny.
It fits you. Let's put it that way. I was stationed at Fort Campbell in the 90s. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, always. Thank you very much. We lost seven soldiers, I think. Yeah, very unfortunate. One was 20 years old. Unbelievable, man. Sad shit going on. Well,
Yeah, Danny, you answer this.
yeah, I'm gonna plan it. Yeah, I'm gonna plan it. With Joe. Just that. The time goes so fast. The days pass. But I
Two
gotta pull out.
months. 2 months.
Yeah, it goes fast. You'd be surprised. Before you know it, it'll be the end of the year. It'll be 2027. But
Yeah, originally I called it, which was after the movie I Spit on Your Grave. I called it I Spit on Your Stream, which I thought was funny, but that didn't. Nobody knows what that means. Excuse me. So I switched it to the Goombas of Gore,
yeah,
or the Gory Goombas, and
yeah. I don't watch too much of that stuff. Slashes.
no, he's so full of it. What do you mean you don't watch it? You
I
love it.
don't. I don't. I watch Lifetime Movie Network. I watch suspense thrillers and drama.
Wait a minute. Why are you trying to tone down that image? You have a whole collection of those slasher
I
movies.
have a lot. I bet you out of my collection, I bet you 17 to 1800 movies are all slashers.
Well, Danny, what I was thinking of doing is, I mean, I don't know. Do you have a Tubi?
Robin has it.
Are you able to watch it?
Yeah, she could put it on my computer, set me up on a computer. I want to watch that Paul McCartney. She watched the Paul McCartney. You think she should say, "Oh, I'm going to set up your computer so you can watch it"? No, she don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to make her give a shit. And not only that, but let's go back to this question here. By the way, this is something we do over at my movie channel. The movie channel. These are all over there. You come on. I hate flashing these things. Nobody pays attention anyway. But there it is, Mr. Cinemeo. We have the series there, slasher films, Goombas of Gore, Gory Goombas. You can look it up in the playlists, I guess, somewhere. But anyhow, I'm saying Tubi. I found a site where they tell you all these slasher films that are supposedly on Tubi, and we could watch one together and then come back and talk about it.
Right.
Just a suggestion,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Moon Unit. I couldn't stand Frank Zappa, man. Not for nothing. Moon Unit. I'm going to call my daughter Moon Unit. Ridiculous.
I got to thank Frank Zappa for Alice's career because he recorded Alice's first album, "Pretty's for You," and he said the album was so bad. I want to produce it. I want to record it. On Straight Records. I got the original Straight label, and the album is pretty good. The only thing it needs to be remastered, and they Frank told them to come at a certain time, but they came a completely different time when he wasn't there. And it was recorded, and it's a good album. I like it, and it gave Alice his career. So I have to thank Frank Zappa for that.
Good morning, James.
Good morning, Mr. Farley. How are you?
Good morning, John.
Good morning, John. I wish I was in California.
Do you really these days? No offense to John, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You can go to Laurel Canyon, where in the '60s, where all of those bands hung out. There's a lot of beautiful places in California. But if I drove there, it'd be like 3,000 miles. I think it's around 3,000 miles to California. Well, I wouldn't fly.
Good morning, Walkman.
Good morning. Are you the person that lost your mother?
I forgot.
No. Wait a minute. Walkman, did you just lose your mother? Did your mother pass
How much
away?
gloom and doom has he brought up in
Wait
the
a minute.
first
I was
10 minutes of this
condoling.
show? I mean, yeah, you know,
Asshole. You're an asshole. Because I think I heard it on another stream, but I wasn't there. I want to give my condolences. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't listen to Joe. He's just a jerk. I give my condolences. I know what it's like. I lost my brother November 29th. I lost my parents, my father over 40 years ago. I lost my father and
you
my
want to hear
mother.
my laundry list? You want to hear
No,
how many people have?
not talking to
Okay, my friend Mike, he died. He died at the age of 47 back in 2010. My sister also died at the age of 47. My younger sister back in 2011. Come on, man. This is, look. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry because I didn't realize Danny wasn't there to wish to just give his
Yeah,
condolences.
you're a jerk. Plain English.
That's the third time you said it. You keep saying it. I'll get you the hell out of here. Or watch it.
No,
I'm letting it go by because you're stupid, so I don't care. But anyway, be that as it may, the bottom line is sorry again. I already gave my condolences. But the thing is, this guy, but he thrives on this misery.
no, not at all. Not, and I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him directly about my
It's still
loss.
misery. It's still misery. It's unhappy stuff, man.
I was talking to him directly about my loss. I wasn't talking to you. I never
Yeah,
talked.
you always got to talk about your loss. Okay, yeah, who died 40 years ago? 40
My,
years?
yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah. I'm explaining my loss.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, but nobody wants to sit here and hear all about your losses, man.
You got the perfect name, me, Mr. Mayo. It's perfect for you. Perfect.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
That clip, I lost. Remember one time I deleted that clip by accident.
Yeah, I hope you do it again.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, it won't happen. And this particular, I found one again, but it wasn't the same clip because this one trails off without finishing the line. You can hear him say life story, but
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
he goes away when he says story. But anyway, hard to leave here. It's 78 degrees. Oh yes, preach it, baby, preach it. You like Grand Funk like I really care, but since Cherry's asking,
I do.
yeah.
Sure.
I prefer sunsets on the East Coast. Thank you. Thank you for the mention. There you go. Pay attention. This is for you, man. This guy.
Yeah. You're welcome. What can I say? I hope everything goes well.
Good morning, Marcus.
Yeah. Good morning, Marcus. How's my brother? I love you, bro.
7-hour drive. That's substantial.
Man, I couldn't sit in the car for 7 hours, man. I wouldn't be able to walk after
You're
that.
supposed to get up every once in a while and walk around, go rest stop or something.
Len Gary, I don't know who that is.
I know the name.
I don't know the name at all.
Congrats on your McCartney LP, Joe. Yeah, I got a Tangerine Peel vinyl. It's called Tangerine Peel. Man on the Run, and it was a good movie.
Yeah, Robin liked it.
Yeah. Cheers, folks. I got to take a sip of my black tea. It's what I'm drinking here. Black tea. Decaffeinated, so I don't know if it does anything. How sweet it is. It's already cooling off, I got to tell you. I'm curious why those shop owners allow a bum, he's talking about Don, to sleep on their ice cream display. Yeah, he actually sleeps on the, I think it's iced tea, like cans of iced tea. But I'll tell you, I get a load of this. I'm so happy to say. We all love Don. He's a fan favorite. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you got to check my channel, Mean Mr. Mayo, out. Mean Mr. Mayo. I do Record Store Reality. It's called Record Store Reality over at Mean Mr. Mayo channel. This guy's a favorite. Anyway, I'm happy to say he's been kicked out of there for good. And the story is they let him stay there to sleep and sit in there and stink up the place. There was one time where he smelled because he has a catheter, a bag, and the bag opened up and it was drenched his pants. And he's laying with urine-soaked pants on these, the merchandise that they sell there. It's disgusting, okay? And, we all love Don, but come on, enough is enough, man.
Yeah,
so,
but
what?
You shouldn't be filming stuff like that, exploiting him. That's not right.
Oh, shut your mouth.
We'll
cover that after. Just remind me, because you're not going to put me on the spot here. I will trounce you when I finish this story. So anyway, the way it is that he's laying there on this thing, and for a long time, and he was kind of living there a little bit, and they let him stay. And I guess customers, which rightly so, complained about it, complained to management, and they complained because that's actually a mobile gas station. It's a mobile gas station with like a little convenience store there. And the people, the powers that be at Mobile, found out about this and demanded that he be banned from the store. Not only did they kick him out, he's not allowed to come in anymore, which is a bit far-fetched. Now, to cover Danny, a lot of people like to claim this. Let me tell you something about Don, the homeless guy. I've known him since about 2015, so it's about 11 years. We've had a lot of good times, a lot of fun, a lot of good conversations. I've given him a good amount of money over the past 11 years. I've contributed to his problem, especially when I was working. When I was working, I had a lot of cash, extra cash. So I could give him money here and there. So I gave him, I don't know, I guess it was $1,000, maybe close to it. Okay. And because I have the channel, which I should say, Danny, he always likes being a part of the channel. He likes being a ham. Don enjoys being part of the group. He likes it. And because I've always, this, Danny, and other people know, I've always said, listen, everybody, please contribute to Don. Send it to the record store. Care of Don. I'm saying it right now. If you want to help Don out, send your contributions to Infinity Records, in Massapequa Park, New York. That's for Don, okay? And I've helped him. I've made him something of a personality. People know who he is. People come and say hello to him. Hey, Don, how you? They recognize him. I've allowed him to be something in his life, and he appreciates the money that he gets and the attention. So that's
fine. That's fine. Okay. But you shouldn't be on a live stream with who knows how many people watching, talking about his urine leaks and all that stuff.
He's the guy. Hey, he's the guy. He's the guy. I'll mute you. It's easy enough. He's the guy that says to me, hey, you really want to record something? Here, look at this. And he pulls up his pants. Record my urine bag leaking. I'll show you. I'll drain it for you. He gets his sense of humor, and and I have to tell him, no. Danny, you're muted, and I can't unmute you for some reason.
Good. That's still wrong. You're talking about him.
You just make it. I don't care. You have your opinion. I have mine. I don't care. I don't care. Anybody else out there who thinks it's wrong. What did you do for Don? What have you given him? What attention, popularity have you given him? And what money have you given him? So be quiet. I sleep very easy at night, feeling I've done a good thing for the homeless guy.
Please. This guy's driving me fucking crazy. Wait a minute. I don't give him anything because he gives the money to fucking Betty.
Not all of it. Not all of it.
That CUNT. That's what he gives the money to.
Oh, watch it, Dad. Watch it, Danny.
Bullshit. That's a lot of bullshit.
And he makes the choice.
And you even said that the money goes to her.
Not all of it, man. I just got done. I'm going to do everything powerful in my power not to let you raise my blood pressure every time we do this show, because you are a moron, okay? And every time you act stupid, it drives me crazy, Danny. Every time,
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
There you go. Listen, by the way, Len Gary was a quarryman. Now I remember. He's from the Quarrymen. Not for nothing. You know the Quarrymen were?
Wait a minute. We ain't done with Don yet.
Well, the comments up will continue after. I'm not afraid of you. Anyway, do you know who the Quarrymen were?
No, I have no clue. I heard enough of Beatles for.
Yeah. Anyway, it was John Lennon's band. You know, before the Beatles were famous, Lennon was in a band called the Quarrymen. Okay, so not for nothing. I mean, I don't like anybody passing away. All the best. You know, good. You know, hope he's in heaven. Hope he's happy. But the thing is, he wasn't. You know, it's not a big name or anything. Right, you still doing shtick? You want to continue to do shtick?
No, it's not shtick.
I think we're moving on it.
I feel sorry for him because I wouldn't film him. I wouldn't do that. And
We're not talking about it anymore. I totally understand.
You put him on. You make him look like a fool.
He loves it. He loves it. I don't want to hear it. We're done. We're done. If you're going to talk about it, I'll boot you from here and I'll do a solo. Okay, we're not talking about it anymore. I explained everything. That's the way it is, man. He's gotten money. He's gotten money from those appearances, and he enjoys it. End the story.
I can't even get my side in. See, this is
You get your side. I told you how you were wrong about it. Well, you're entitled to an opinion. There are people out there who agree with you, and there are people out there who do not agree with you.
It's immoral.
I was thinking about getting the Epic CD. At first, I thought, no, I'm not going to get it. But I actually saw Matthew Street did a review on it, and he said it was really good. I was like, well, who needs these songs again? For God's sake, if there's one person who's had his catalog recycled ad nauseum, it's Elvis Presley. Oh, my God. RCA has done everything. Elvis, the B-sides. Elvis, the number ones. Elvis, the number twos, I mean, top tens. I mean, I've seen, come on. But you know what? I hear that they're pretty good mixes and all that. So, right, would you say? This is talking about the catheter bag, I guess. Hey, look. You see this? I would never tolerate that. Absolutely not. I mean, help out the homeless, but don't take advantage of their kindness. He takes advantage, and then feeling sorry for him. But you've seen videos where he's nasty. Well, people give him a bag of things. I don't eat this. What are you giving me this crap for? And he throws it. I don't. God, that's garbage. Fuck them. So let me tell you, it's not all he's a sweetheart all the time either. It's another thing. You and Bazooka are the best thing to happen to Don. Absolutely. Tremendous help. But Bazooka Joe is the guy who runs the record store. There's all the videos over there, over at the Mean Mr. Mayo channel. Look up the playlist under Record Store Reality. There were like 130 of these videos over the past 10 years. Yeah. He has a phone that he uses to have videos. I'll help people that will help themselves, but that's not the case with Don. Yeah, this is true.
That's correct.
He doesn't buy booze or anything.
It's correct. He's not wrapped too tight.
But I've known him for 11 years. He's a lot more wrapped than a lot of his people he knows who are homeless.
We're talking about him. He's got mental issues. It's got to be.
Here we go. Can't win. Yeah, of course, you got to be mental to choose. He chooses that lifestyle. He's been since I've known Don, I've seen with my own eyes people offer him some jobs where he could do. One of them was as a door greeter. He said, all you got to do is, we'll get you some decent clothes. And if you want to do a job, you just stand there and say, welcome, whatever it is, like Walmart or whatever, and welcome to whatever, hello, and stuff like that. He won't do it. I've seen people offer him a place to live, but it's not where he wants to be. He wants to live where he wants to be in the kind of living place he wants. He doesn't just take anything. He's very choosy. So beggars can't be choosers, as the saying goes, but he's choosy. So he chooses to stay the way he is.
So that's mental.
Exactly. Mental.
Yeah, back in the days when I did a live stream with him, and I didn't want anybody at the time to know I worked at the post office. Now I don't give a shit. But anyway, and he said, hey, something about the post office. Oh, I know how much you gave, Don. That's why I have no problem donating to this channel. You gave a lot, Joe. Thank you, Robbie. And you know what I think Don gave? What Danny here gave Don? A big goose egg. I don't think you ever gave Don anything.
Give him no money. I'm not. So he gives it to his girlfriend. Knock it off. That's my choice.
Yeah, you go through all of this. Yeah, you're the one who started it.
I'm not. I'm not a fool like you. He gives it to his girlfriend. I know.
I just I'm telling you, I think this is the third time, but he doesn't listen. But not all of it goes to his. It's not his girlfriend anyway; it's his friend. But
He gets a Social Security check. He don't pay no rent, nothing. He should have plenty of money in his pocket. $1,600 a month like everybody else. He lives on the street.
Yeah.
so wait a minute. So we started this by you kind of defending him, feeling sorry for him, good about it. Now you're trashing him.
He pays Betty's rent, and he can't stay there. It's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, it's true that she kicks him out.
A lot of bullshit.
Hi, Bill. Bill over there. You two crack me up. That's the idea. I'm glad we give you.
The idea. No. You shouldn't be exploited. You know, I would never go on a live stream and talk about somebody urinating in their past, shitting in their past, living on a fucking.
He never. Wait a minute. He never defecated in his past. And by the way, he's the guy. I just told you that. But again, look at that head. Do you ever see a head like that looks like a block of cement? He doesn't want to hear anything. I told you that he already wants to show that. He wants me. I had to say, no, Don, I'm not doing that. He had to say, here, show him the bag, show the water. I think maybe one time there's a little bit in there, but not a lot, believe me, because I wouldn't do it.
He thinks people are going to donate him money when they see him like that and stuff like that.
Well, I know my boundaries, believe me.
Totally against that. I don't watch those reality videos when he's in there. I skip it.
All right, well, that's your problem. You know, if you don't like it, that's your. You know what makes the world go around, Danny? Differences of tastes, difference of opinion.
Yeah, so people like to watch other people's despair. That's
well, whatever. He's
a
funny guy. He's a funny guy. It's not about the despair. He's a funny guy. He's a natural comedian, and he's funny. That's what I think. He's very popular. He's a fan favorite. And this is nothing new what you're saying, because every now and then I have heard people that didn't appreciate it. So don't watch.
No,
I told you I sleep like a baby at night when it comes to Don. Anyway.
Yeah, sure, because you're thinking about the dollars coming in.
I know. I've given him money. I told you. I've given him more money than anybody I know. Between me, the store owner, people that like the videos, that donate money, I feel like I'm a real savior for him. Okay?
Yeah, you're saving Betty. That's what you're saving, Betty.
Right. And how many times is this, people? Fifth or sixth time when I said, no, not all of it goes to Betty. I've told him this 3, 4, 5 times. He still doesn't hear it because his head is as thick as Jack Nicholson's. He looks like Jack Nicholson.
See, I see when he eats $1 worth of food and the rest of the money gives to that bitch.
I'd love to say good morning to everybody.
Oh man, I wish I was.
The color was too saturated, and I don't know. I don't know how you figure that. Did you see in the big screen? It wasn't too saturated.
James, your brain is saturated.
Wow, Danny's in good form today. Danny, I like this.
See, you like it.
Yeah, because I'm calm as a cool cucumber, and you're going nuts for a change.
Oh man, you don't know what I like to say. You know.
Yeah, Elvis the Spliced Takes is another one. Oy vey. Elvis has been reissued to death.
Oh, that long nails. You got a trip.
What do you think about that? Ringo is releasing a new country flavored album. I prefer the pop rock album, like What's My Name. I like the album What's My Name. I like that one. However, I loved the one last year. The album last year was called Look Up. It was a country flavored album, but not really, because it's more what they call Americana. It's still like pop country. It's not strict country. And the album last year was so good. The album Look Up I'm talking about. It was so good that out of Ringo's albums, he's got at least 20, maybe 20 something. I don't know. I put that album Look Up number 2 or number 3, 2 or 3 out of his 20 albums. It is that good. The critics loved it. The fans loved it. And anyway, this album he's doing, coming out April 24th, is the follow-up. It's called Long, Long Road. I heard the first song, did not like it.
I heard it yesterday. Soft, repetitive, same fucking lyrics over and over and over again. I could do a song better than that. Want to hear me sing?
Yeah, let's hear you sing.
We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. We're so sorry if we caused you any pain. The kettle's on the boil. was so easy, brought away.
Well, anyway, so
There you go. Look at that. The number
Danny and I agree. I think the new Ringo song sucks. I've only heard it one time. I don't know the rest of the album. I haven't heard the rest of the album. I'll give you my update over at my Mean Mr. Mayo channel. Subscribe to Mean Mr. Mayo, and you'll see it now. And anyway, so yeah, but it's not going to be strict country. It's going to be light country. Some people criticized the album, the last one, because it wasn't country enough. They said it wasn't country enough.
Too many repetitive lyrics.
Didn't like it.
He says over and over again, over and over again.
I mean, look, Lord knows I've liked my share of songs with repetitive lyrics, but this one, it doesn't have a good enough melody or tune or anything to make it enjoyable with the repetitive lyrics. You know what I mean?
See?
I mean, I could listen to something like Funky Town all night, and all they say is, won't you take me to Funky Town over and over for an hour, and I love every minute of it.
Or Fly, Robin, Fly.
Love Fly, Robin, Fly.
Yeah, I could put that on a loop.
Yeah, me too. See?
Yeah, there's certain songs, you know what I mean?
I think 2015. I mean, I'm pretty good with dates. I think that was the first time that I saw Don, I think. No, I probably saw him before that. But I didn't start talking to him and recording him until 2015, I think. One of the funniest clips was Joe picked up Don's phone and rang Betty with Don. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. Don left his phone over at the store. So we picked up his phone, me and Big Mike, and we called Betty. And I acted like I was Don. Hey, Betty, what's going on? And she didn't know it was me. That was a good one. And Mick 64 is one of the people who don't like to watch Don, and he skips over them. Okay, that's your prerogative, but don't forget, a lot of people like him. I remember Bazooka Joe and his Don Be Gone spray. Oh boy, I remember that was great. He had like this spray, Don Be Gone, and he'd spray him, and it was vinegar. It was like a vinegar. It was a cleaner, and it had vinegar smell.
That wasn't right, man.
And sometimes it was just water. One of my favorite things was when Joe was in the store. And he had, I think, a leaf blower or something in the store, and Don was standing at the counter. He told him to go, and he wouldn't go, so he got behind his back, and blew the leaf blower to Don's head. Stood up. I don't know why. I don't know. Those are good old days, man. Hey, hello, Breed. No Beatles talk? What's going on? Wait, what channel is this? I'm a little lost. A little bit. Yeah, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I will say one thing. Shakira, I think she's hot as hell.
Even Oasis is nominated for the what do you call it? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It should be Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that. That's a big. I agree with you. I agree with you.
It's terrible. There's a lot of people that should be in there that are not.
Because this topic drives me nuts about the Hall of Fame, because it's stupid. When it started, it was supposed to be just certain people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that deserve it. Now everybody goes in. Almost everybody. There's still people that aren't. Anyway, McCartney. I listen to McCartney 3 very often. I played it not too long ago, actually, within the last a year ago. To me, that's not too long ago, a year ago. But I do like the album, Danny needs a follow-up song. Yeah, he does. Well, he does have one, right, Danny? You did a follow-up record.
Come on, not touch me, babe. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why can't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? Yesterday, all your troubles seem so far away. Now it looks like they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I know a man Bojangles and he danced for you in worn out shoes. I love Mr. Bojangles by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. I met them. And I talked to the guy that sang that song, that recorded that song. He was very, very nice. And when he recorded that song, he was 18 years old.
Oh, Pumping Vinyl. I don't feel that way at all.
Pumping Vinyl. What's up, dude?
What's up there, William?
William.
Let's see now. Danny on the run. Dan on the run. How about that?
Oh shit.
I'm
going to be famous. I'm going to be a star. It's going to happen sometime this year.
What do you think? Ringo's new song sounds like an Oasis song. What do you think?
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You know, I'm not crazy about Ringo anyway. I'll take it. Don't Come Easy, maybe Photograph or the No No song. But I'm not a Ringo Starr fan at all.
That's your problem. All right. No. Anyway, other than Eleanor Rigby, do you think For No One is the best track on Revolver? I don't think Eleanor Rigby is the best track on Revolver. You know, I think Tomorrow Never Knows is the best track on Revolver. And, well, Eleanor Rigby, the thing about it is I had my period where I really loved it when I was a child. I'm going to say, I don't know how old, I'm going to say about 11 or 12, I got a single of Yellow Submarine, Eleanor Rigby. And the first time I ever heard Eleanor Rigby, and I loved it. You know, let's put it this way. I recognize the song Eleanor Rigby as one of the greatest Beatles songs of all time. It is one of the greatest, but it's not my favorite on the album. I would take, you know, John's Tomorrow Never Knows first, Taxman.
Wait a minute.
Your Bird Can Sing, you know.
Wait a minute. What channel is this?
Yeah, I know. Danny gets upset when there's a lot of Beatles talk. Yes, I'll put it this way. Yeah, I do have a favorite car. It's the last one that I had. I got it new in 2008, I believe, and I had it to 2021, and it was a Hyundai Elantra. I really think that Hyundais are the best cars, and yep, all the American cars I had sucked.
My favorite car,
Ford, is the worst.
Yeah, listen to me. Buy a Honda, Toyota, or maybe even Kia. Maybe it's supposed to be good. What my favorite car is the one I got now. It's a 1997 Toyota Avalon LX. Next year, be 30 years old. You would think it came out of a showroom yesterday. The body's clean. It runs like a charm. Fast car. It has a V6, and the speed limit goes up to 140 miles an hour.
Bill says, I think all the Ringo stuff after 74 sucks. Well, I have an answer for that. I'd be willing to bet. Now, you're going to say I'm wrong, Bill. I'll bet you. But let me know that you haven't heard everything after 74. It's impossible, because there are really good songs in Ringo's catalog after 74, here and there. Really good ones, better than some of the stuff before 74. Some of it. But in order to know that, you have to be willing to listen to it all to pick out the cherries, you know. But the thing is, you know, once you make your mind to close it down, and you might say, sometimes I say that, people say, I have heard all of it. I question that, because if you don't like Ringo, like Danny says, you don't like Ringo, why would you make the effort to listen to another 15, 20 out? Why would you do that after 74? You wouldn't, right? Man on the Run is okay, but I think it could have been better. Once again, I'm going to say, I really wish, Breege, that you could somehow, I'll say it even though you never respond to me, I would really wish there was some way you could try to get back onto the Mean Mr. Mayo channel, if possible, for this stuff. But like I say, I'll still, if this is the only place you could do it, I'll still talk with you here about it, whether Danny likes it or not.
Anything that comes out could be better. Anything.
Not everything.
You name it, it could be better. Of course.
Everybody
says that.
Paul's trying to hide his solo career, I think, somewhat. Well, Paul is not very fond of the, what would you say, the later Wings period. But that's because Paul always shuns whatever did not do well. If it didn't do well with the critics or the fans, he pretends it doesn't exist, which I think is a low quality in Paul, but he does that. I do agree that I think the Record Store reality series has kind of run its course, at least with these cast of characters. Maybe when you move to Maine in 30 years a record store reality with new would be worthwhile. Back to this again. I know Danny got a kick out of it, but remember. Let's see. And I'm going to hold you both to this.
Yeah.
I know I'm exaggerating, but first of all, I'm not going to Maine. That is not happening. I decided, even though I do like it up there when the weather's nice, I'm not going to deal with snow. I hope you choke to death. I'm not going to deal with snow and ice and all that crap like 6 months of the year, whatever the hell it is. It's not happening. That's the first thing. The second thing is we've already been in contact recently with the people that we're working on to move in this situation, which I'm not going to go into the details now again. But and she's ready to retire this year. It looks pretty damn. I'll eat the crow if I have to, but it looks pretty damn certain that she's leaving this year. And this summer, hold on, we're going to look at. She's going to look, and with my girlfriend, going to go to look at properties. Okay, so that's a start. It's a start, and it's not in Maine.
We heard this 3 years ago. Is she going to retire?
No. This is no, whatever. Whatever. Have fun.
Final.
No. I'm not. Well, I know Pumping Vinyl, where you're coming from. You think this is good, but I'm not into that whole thing. Honestly, I mean, maybe I do it a little sneaky in a way. I don't know. Maybe you consider this trolling. I don't know. If you consider this trolling, I don't know. But I guess it's a compliment coming from you, William. I guess that's the compliment. So, yeah, the pictograph. There's a funny follow-up song. Yeah, the pictures of Danny singing. Yeah. Danny has the runs. I saw an Oasis CD at Goodwill yesterday. Didn't buy it, but it made me think of Danny.
Good band, man.
He's not even a fan. He said he was going to go to the tour. He never went. So
No.
You want to talk about things like my house future that never come true?
No.
You said you were going to see Oasis. It never came true.
Yeah, that's all right. I still love them. Doesn't matter.
The song "My Carnival" by McCartney, I enjoyed very, very much like "You Know My Name," etc., etc. Yes, I like that song "My Carnival." That's a fun song. I agree. Bojangles was offered to Sammy Davis, but he turned it down. He said it was the biggest mistake he ever made.
Wait a minute. Wait, there's a video out there. He performs a song. Sammy Davis Jr. There's a few videos where he does Mr. Bojangles. And I like the way he did it. He did it very slow. He didn't sing the song like it was supposed to, but very well done. It's on YouTube.
Martin says, I don't think Paul's ever written better lyrics than Eleanor Rigby. They're good lyrics, but two things I'd say. Number one, it's a fairy tale. It's not real. It's made up. It's a fairy tale story like Paul usually does. And secondly, did you know, I'm pretty sure on this, the big line, it's a big thing. Look at all the lonely people is from George Harrison. George Harrison wrote the main line. Look at all the lonely people, I believe. Someday Danny will have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Then again, maybe not. Japanese cars are the best.
You got it. They last forever.
I agree with that. And mine's up to like 83,000 miles. Oh my God. Once you get to 80,000, that's it. So I feel. I like when a car says 1,000 miles on it or something.
Joe's ridiculous about the. Oh, I need a new car. When he gets 80,000 miles on the odometer, I got to buy a new car. I got more than twice that much on my car, and it runs like a top. The only thing I change is brakes, oil change, and change the exhaust one time. That's all.
Eleanor Rigby always reminds me of the shower scene in Psycho because of the strings. I love the song Snookeroo also. You like that Ringo song, Snookeroo?
You talking to me? No, I don't know. I don't listen to Ringo. I told you already.
No problem. And by the way, Pumping Vinyl, I know this for a long time. I'm aware of that. And as long as we're, having a good talk, I'm cool. I prefer the Ringo drunk period. Well, Ringo drunk period is actually 1962 up to 1988. So I respect Ringo. He's turned into a Beatles chat. Turned into a Beatles chat, Danny. I respect Ringo for no more fan mail. He's being himself. Paul will sign when cameras are rolling, but won't when they aren't. Yeah, that's there you go. And Paul not paying the band members properly is unfortunate. What's unfortunate is that you can't talk about this over at the Mean Mr. Mayo Beatles channel.
Yeah, well, what's up with that? Paul didn't pay his people?
He doesn't pay them well, and at least that's kind of covered in the documentary, which is really good.
Yeah,
All right, we're not going. I'm going to tell you, William. I've given you some voice here, and you're always welcome. But we're not going to turn this into what you're turning it into. So let's not get into that. The transparent one wants to know what happens if your friend, quote, is a ghost and you are being taken to a haunted house. He also says, talk more talk bagged Mark Lewison. Yeah. Well, actually, things we said today got Mark Lewison, and talk more talk kind of rode on the they do that thing where it's like, we're going to put a joint show. They take Kid O'Toole and put her on things we said today, and they call it Talk More Talk. You see, it's real. That's really what in my opinion, what it is. It's things we said today with guest Kid O'Toole. Really. Let's see. Hyundai is based in South Korea.
And they also have a good warranty. I think it's 100,000 mile warranty.
Hey, transparent one. I hope you like the song "Heart on My Sleeve." You mentioned it. It's a beautiful Ringo song for the underrated Bad Boy album. That's right. I said underrated. Had Nitty Gritty Dirt Band doing Mr. Bojangles.
Yeah, I have the 45. I bought it in 1971 or 72. I think it was like 71. I still got the 45 today.
I watched F Troop tonight. Character was called Rongo Star. Hello, lady. How are you, lady? Mark, Lady Mark.
What's up, dude?
How come you don't let Peter make a song about you? Well, I think he has. He's made some videos about me. I don't know about a song. I mean, not me singing anyway.
Well, I can picture that. That's gonna be funny as hell. Joe singing. See, he does it to me. He lets me do it because he gets his chuckles out of it.
Let me tell you something. This guy is the biggest ham in the world. He's always begging to do more songs. He loves one that way. He loves
dance for you. It worn out shoes. Hey, it comes a point of the song. The dog up and died. He up and died. And after 20 years, he still grieves. I get tears all the time because I know what the song means. I know about it. You're kidding. You're an asshole. Now let me finish. But those lyrics there in the song are very touching about he misses his dog after 20 years that he's been gone.
Danny, but you
come on, Joe.
Bringing up sad stuff again. Why do you do this, Danny? Why do you always? It's the same MO. You're always bringing up negative. Why?
Yeah, you bring up Ringo. That's negative. That's sad.
I didn't bring it up. Somebody asked me in the question. I don't want your negativity. Why do you do this, Danny? Why?
No, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Yeah, sure. Poor John. And get over that shit, man.
Let's see. Mr. Bojangles is about a dog. Yeah, I did not like that new song. See, this is the difference between me and, say, the transparent one. I'll tell you when I love a song, like Look Up. The Look Up single was great. The Look Up album was great. And I'll tell you when I don't like a song, I think it sucks. And that's the new song, whatever. Is that the new one? It's Been Too Long? Yeah. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band got Mr. Bojangles after Sammy turned it down. Around the same time as Candyman. He did Candyman. Candyman was a big song when I was growing up. It's good for kids. I was the right age, man. The right age. Hey, it's Penny Lane.
Hi, Penny Lane. Love you. How you doing? You shovel all that snow? It should be gone by now.
Hey, partner.
What's up?
This is really going. This is a good show today, Dan. I think.
Oh, yeah, good show. No, you're depressing.
I think this is a great show, Danny. I used to get emotional during the song Wildfire.
Was it Michael Murphy? What the hell's his name? Something Murphy. Michael Murphy. Oh yeah, that song. Yeah.
Murphy.
No. It's a guy sings. It's about a horse. It's about the horse Wildfire. You know. Yeah. There's a longer version with a piano intro. It's really nice, really beautiful song, but it's a tearjerker. Yep.
Tearjerker.
Yeah. Seasons in the Sun, Terry Jacks. That's another
That's a good one. Those were the good days.
Yeah. Honey, Bobby Goldsboro.
I was thinking of that song. Honey is, I told you, that song makes me cry. I cannot hear the song.
Yeah. It's a beautiful song, but, you know, yeah, it's very sad, you know, about loss, you know.
I'm sorry. If you don't like a song when you first hear it, you can force yourself. I can't.
Farley, that's about a horse, you dumbass, not a dog. Now, Mandy by Barry Manilow. Mandy's about a dog.
Yeah, it's a shame that it is. It's a shame.
No, that's a great song, beautiful. It could be what you want it to be. You can replace the dog.
I don't agree with that.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's a great song. Knock 3 Times by Tony Orlando and Dawn. I love it.
Yeah, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Yeah.
You know what I say about Tony Orlando and Dawn?
I like a few songs. Yeah, well, you haven't heard all the music, so you only know the hit songs.
It's like you with Ringo.
Just like I bet you, I don't know. I'm willing to place a bet that you never heard the song "The Immigrant" by Neil Sedaka.
Yeah, you'd be wrong on that because you know when I heard it Sunday, I had the displeasure of hearing it because I was listening to Ken Michaels' Beatles show.
Sunday, wait a minute! I heard that song years ago.
It sucks. I do not like Neil Sedaka. I've never liked Neil Sedaka. I think he was a fruity singer. I never really liked him. I never liked him.
Oh, I love that shit.
The only song I like is Bad Blood, where he's trying to be a little tough. Bad blood. That's the only one that I ever liked by him. I mean,
hear laughter in the rain. Walking
that's not bad, but I mean, I love my calendar girl.
You people out there, listen to The Immigrant. That's about John Lennon. That's about John Lennon getting deported.
I didn't like it. I heard it. I said, this sucks.
You got no taste in music. That's why.
If there's one thing in this world I've got taste in, it's music. If there's one thing, and it's not just the Beatles, my taste is very much top 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s, top 40. Don't tell me that I don't.
That's more than this.
I don't have a good taste. I love the Beatles. Hey. As far as I'm concerned, there's the Beatles, Elvis Presley, Bob Dylan, and then everybody else. That's 3 biggies, and I love them. So don't tell me I have no taste. All right?
That's a lot of bullshit. You know.
Don't forget the song Shannon. That's about a dog too. That is.
Right.
Maybe you find the shady, just like the one in our backyard.
You people out there listen to Neil Sedaka, The Immigrant. Listen to that song.
Sucks. I heard it. It was terrible. Terrible.
No, it ain't terrible. No, it's got a nice melody to it. Beautiful.
Lousy melody. I knew before he played. He announced it. This was about John, and I know it was supposed to be. I'm not doubting it, but the song itself didn't have any. As far as favorite, go ahead.
It's not about his passing. This is way before he passed away. It's about when they wanted.
Hey, I didn't say it was about his passing. I know it was about him not being able to get into the country or whatever, or they want to throw him out. I understand. I didn't hear anything in the lyrics. If Ken Michaels hadn't announced it that way, I would have never made a connection. And that's it, man. That's how I feel about it. So shut your mouth. We're done.
You gotta listen to the lyrics and make it the connection.
Oh, yeah, this guy's telling me to listen to the lyrics. The Bob Dylan guy that I am. Why don't you listen to the lyrics?
I'm not a Bob Dylan guy.
Anyway, my favorite tribute song happens to be "Empty Garden" by Elton John. That's my favorite tribute song.
Oh, Empty Garden, without a doubt.
I love that song, Get Down. Are you kidding me? Leo Sayer, I love it. I told you once before, and I won't tell you no more. So get down, get down, get down. Pop single. I bought it in 1973 when I was 11. I also love the song When I Need You. I'm not going to sing
You
it.
make me feel like dancing.
That's song too. And another one.
And Leo Sayer wrote "The Show Must Go On" and gave us the Three Dog Night, and they made a hit.
I don't like that song. But I do like "Whoa, Whoa, Hey, Hey, I Love You More Than I Can Say." So I like when it comes to Leo Sayer, there are 4 songs that I like by him.
Whoa.
All right, so let's see. Transparent Guy says he got a new lease of life when he teamed up with Elton and bashed up Beetlebrand. Oh man. I don't know, man. Listening now sounds like a lady singing. Wow, yeah, exactly. Neil, that's it. Neil Sedaka sounds like a chick. It's ridiculous. But then again, so does, in my opinion, Smokey Robinson sounds like a woman, and I think he's great. Smokey Robinson, great.
How many songs do you know by Smokey? Joe.
What?
How many songs do you know by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles?
Oh, by the way, hold on a minute. That's Gilbert O'Sullivan. Shut your mouth. I'll get to it. I'm not avoiding anything. That's Gilbert O'Sullivan. By the way, yeah, I don't know if there was a mistake here, but yeah, I know that I bought the 45 on a blue label. Yeah, it was Gilbert O'Sullivan. I knew that. I don't know what I quoted, but
yeah. So you got.
What do you want to say? What do you want it to say?
How many songs do you know by Smokey Robinson?
How many cigarettes have you smoked lately, Danny? Cough your lungs out. But anyway, yeah, I knew that, by the way. Yes, I know that.
You didn't know that.
Listen, anybody who watches me knows I'm honest as the day is long. I never fucking make up shit. Okay, I would tell you if I didn't know I made a mistake. I'm completely transparent, so shut up.
Gilbert did Claire. Remember that song, Claire?
I don't like Claire.
I like Claire.
Like Alone Again Naturally. I like Get Down. Maybe there was one other one that I like, and that's Good Night to Him. But anyway, where were we now? You asked me something, you thought I was avoiding. And what was it?
Name some Smokey Robinson songs.
Oh, there's a few that I like. Second That Emotion, Second That Emotion. You Really Got a Hold on Me. Tears of a Clown. The big songs,
Yeah, he's looking on that phone. Yeah, he's reading a computer.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if Ken Michaels broke the Ringo news. I don't know. Alone Again Naturally, sure.
Yeah, sure.
You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, yeah. That's a good one. I don't care what anybody says.
That's Leo Sayer.
Yep.
Oh, Joe's off. I'm listening
To think that only yesterday I was cheerful, bright, and gay. Brandy by Looking Glass is a great song.
Oh, that's a classic.
And no, it's not about a dog.
I got that 45 too when I was very, very young. I was a teenager when that song came out. And I'm going to be 70 in May.
Yeah, tell everybody again.
Yeah.
You're older than dirt, man.
What are you gonna do? It's better than the alternative.
Yeah, and the way you're going, you're going to hit that alternative. Watch out. March 4th. Today's the anniversary when John pointed out that kids seem to pay more attention to the Beatles than Jesus today.
The same holds true today. Kids today don't have no faith.
More today than ever because back in those days when things were normal, the good old days, if you said anything against like Christianity or religion or Jesus or something, they'd want to burn your records. Today, they want to burn your records if you promote Christianity or like Jesus or pro God. Everything's ass backwards today, upside down.
Good song by Blues Image.
Hello, Eric. I forgot to say
Blues
good morning.
Image. Ride, Captain Ride. I got that 45 too. That's a great song.
Sure.
Yeah, 60 years, 6 decades.
I've got a new video coming up on this channel, which is supposed to be about life and retirement, all that kind of stuff.
John, I knew that. See, I was right. Blues Image. Look at that. Be surprised how intelligent I am when it comes to music. You know, not this Ringo or even. I'm not crazy about George either. There's a few songs I like, but I'm not into solo Beatles. I like John and Paul, but I like Paul. I don't have Egypt Station. I don't have Three, and a lot of other ones. I don't. There's a lot of other things I prefer. I like bands, different kind of bands, alternative. That's what I like.
The bottom line is that's okay, but you can't say if you haven't heard those albums, you can't say if you like them.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Just like Joe, won't you listen to all Alice Cooper's albums? You're not going to do it. You know.
I'm not invested in Alice Cooper, but I'm invested in Paul McCartney.
I'm invested in Ringo.
I know, but don't make a statement, okay?
I'm making a statement. This is a
lot. You're telling me all these early 70s Ringo hit songs you like, and I'm telling you that if you like those, I'm telling you there'd be other ones you'd like if you gave them a chance.
I don't like his voice as he got older. I don't like it.
What's the difference? Something they always say about Ringo is that Ringo always sounds like Ringo. Now, I think this new song, finally, the man's going to be 86. Let me say that again. If in July, Ringo will be 86. He's finally sounding older. He's finally sounding old and different. But he never sounded. He always sounded like Ringo. So if you like his voice on freaking No Song, and you like this voice on It Don't Come Easy and Photograph, no reason why you couldn't like his voice on the album Give More Love or something from 2017. It's ridiculous.
I'm not. There's plenty of other bands that listen.
Yeah, I understand, Danny. I understand. I don't know why we're making a big thing out of it. That's another one. I didn't know that was a woman singing that for a long time. And I was very disappointed when I found out the lead singer from the Ozark Mountain Daredevils, who did that wonderful, one of my favorite songs of all time, Jackie Blue. I was very disappointed when I found out that was a man. I thought that was a woman as a kid singing Jackie Blue. And I'm not the only one who thinks that, because apparently that was a thing back then that people thought it was a woman.
Great guitar work in that song, Jackie Blue. Great. Feelings. What's that? What's the rest of the words?
Whoa,
it's a happy song, but it's all right. That guy reminds me of Eric Carmen from the Raspberries. Same kind of music. You know what I mean?
George Harrison's 33 1/3 album is one of his best. It will be 50 years old this year. Thanks for reminding me. I got to do a video on it or something. But all I know is the Harrison estate. All they ever do is repackage all the crap. So I want. It's okay to repackage, but I want like a deluxe set.
What's that song that George does? I don't know.
Rockabouts Palace is on that album. What are you talking about?
I don't know if it's on what's that album there? That double album. What's the name of the album? All Things Must Pass. Was it Beware of Darkness? Is that the
Yeah.
song? That's a great song.
It
Beware
is.
of Darkness.
Good morning, Ramoga.
La 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 la.
Don't ruin the stream. Don't ruin the stream by that beast.
That beast. This is Milora.
For those who don't know, his dog Lola is a dog that bit Danny more than one occasion, drew blood, and it should really, it's not right. He's got 3 dogs. Shelby is a sweetheart. The dog Baby is a sweetheart, but Lola is very savage and should be put down, I think. I was on the live fest stream on Friday. Excuse me. Lawrence Juba and Frida Kelly were on. I thought maybe you would have come on. I didn't even know about it. Didn't even know about it, actually. Didn't care either. It is a good song. A song recently called Free Your Soul by Ringo. It's a wonderful song, and it was on, I think, the EP called EP3. But, from a few years ago. But Time in a Bottle is a great song.
Yeah, Jim Croce.
I'll get Daddy going now here with this. Harry Chapin, I like Cats in the Cradle, pretty much. That's it.
Yeah, that figures. Don't listen to Joe. Harry Chapin was a great songwriter, storyteller, great artist.
So was Bob Dylan, by the way.
Who?
Bob Dylan.
I don't like his voice.
That's your problem.
Lay, you lay, like a Rolling Stone, that period of time. It was good. Maybe knock on Heaven's Door.
You like the hits.
What's that? I Want You. There might be a few songs, but as he got older, the voice is terrible. I'm not going to listen to
it's not about the voice when it comes to
me. It's about vocals. Certain bands that are great, but the vocals suck.
If you're obsessed with his vocals, then you don't get Dylan. So
it's got to be very high these days.
It's supposed to be 100, 110 to be normal.
Yeah, sure.
What is yours? 216. He's 100 points above. He continues to have Tootsie Rolls. He continues to eat stuff like that.
Don't play with me, cause you play with fire. I love that song, man. I can listen to that 100 times.
Oh, there you go. Be the last move he ever made.
On my side, yes, it is. But early Rolling Stones is the greatest, man. I tell you, they're in great competition with the Beatles.
I love the Rolling Stones.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
sure.
It was EP3, Ringo, 2022. Let's hear Free Your Soul. Want me to play it? Free your soul. Like a Rolling Stone voted the greatest song of the 60s. It's hard. It's very hard to pick what I would think is the great. Well, I don't understand. You mean it wasn't Clambake?
Oh,
it wasn't Clambake. Actually, I like the song Clambake.
No, Clambake.
Oh, you're telling me Hot Child in the City is not a woman? Oh, brother. I thought so too. I agree with you on this. Tootsie Rolls really aren't even that great. Lower tier candy. Absolutely.
Nick Gilder?
James Farley says, I'm convinced that Danny doesn't know all the lyrics to any song. Yeah, I think you're right.
No, I'm not a lyrics person. Yeah, Hot Child in the City is Nick Gilder. I got it. Where am I?
Danny, what are you doing?
Wait a minute. I got up. I got the song. See, Hot Child in the City.
Sure.
See, We Are the Champions. It's a heartache. Great song. Bonnie Tyler. ABBA. Great band. Baby Come Back.
A lot of songs. All right, she'll go to everyone. I like a lot of the songs on there, but not everyone.
Here you go. See that? I got everything at my disposal.
They were playing like a Rolling Stone in the grocery store last night. I got to go to work. So long. Have a good day.
Fantastic song, like a Rolling Stone. Fantastic.
He just goes to show you that's his most popular song.
That's up there with Uncle Albert, right there.
Danny, let me hear you sing a little like a Rolling Stone.
I don't know the lyrics. Once a time, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the lyrics, man. But
How about if I give you the lyrics and you just sing the opening lyric?
all right, go ahead. Let's say.
You got to remember now. Well, let me tell you first. Once upon a time, you dressed so fine, right?
Yeah.
Threw the bums a dime in your prime. Once upon a time, you dressed so fine, threw the bums a dime.
I'm dressed so fine. I don't know the rest. My memory's gone, man. I got
You're a mess.
Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. I got everything. See, look.
Maggie's Farm is a great song. You like Maggie's Farm?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I Want You. I like that song. I Want You.
Yes, there you go. You never know what you're going to like if you give it a chance.
Yeah,
now, I admit I'm the same.
I think you should send me some samples. You know what I mean? Mail me a few samples.
Yeah, I think that it's the same in the sense that like I'll say like if you give it a chance, and then he goes, I don't care. I don't want to give it a chance. I'm not that interested. Well, that's how I feel about a lot of this stuff. So there you go. About certain artists or music, I don't want to. Not interested. Aerosmith, I only like a few songs by them also. Yeah.
Oh, I like the first few albums. Oh, Eric, take care. Have a good day.
You look at that, Maggie's Farm. That could be a good sequel to Maggie's Farm.
Norman is a reference to Norman, right?
Maslov.
Yeah, Maslov. Aerosmith, they got a little, I don't know, too commercial and stuff like that. But I like the early stuff. Like
my favorite song, the best thing they ever did. Well, Dream On's the best, but also Sweet Emotion. Those are my two favorites by them.
Yeah. I like. I don't care if I like Love in an Elevator, songs like that. But I think Permanent Vacation's a good album. Toys in the Attic. The first album with Dream On, and there's a few others there.
I bet you can't even name songs from those albums.
I don't think they'll go play. I have Aerosmith here. I don't think they'll go play Aerosmith. I'd rather listen to Scorpions from Germany. The Scorpions are fantastic. I like stuff like that, UFO, which if people know, UFO is Michael Schenker, and Scorpions is Rudolph Schenker. They're brothers, and there's two great bands, UFO and Scorpions. Great bands. Right, Lola? You like Scorpions? Yeah. Look at Joe's eyes. Look, he's got no sense of humor. You got to be like this with him. Yes, yeah.
Well, I got a sense of humor. Just because it doesn't match you, you're the guy that doesn't like Laurel and Hardy. So don't tell me I got no sense of humor.
No, I don't like Laurel and Hardy.
It's Wednesday today, Yvonne says. Weekend soon. I don't like the weekend. The name of this channel is Mayo Loves Mondays. I like it. It's so freaking great. I went out the other day. I was driving. I had to go to the movie theater to pick up tickets for March 29th, Ben-Hur. Yes, right. I didn't order it on the phone. I went to the theater to pick up tickets for March 29th. And you know what? Nobody was there. The parking lot was empty. I went in and out. I love weekdays, hate weekends as a retired guy.
You see that, Ivan? He's so selfish. He wants to be alone. He don't want nobody around.
I like people when I want them.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, hold on a minute. This guy's always doing shtick and he screws himself.
No,
I thought you're the guy who loves where you live because it's so quiet, nobody's around.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So what are you talking about, lunkhead?
I don't complain about people being around and not being around.
Oh, please.
I live in the country.
Anyway, I've seen the Elvis epic movie twice. I mean, he signed your Aerosmith at Beatlefest? I don't know if that's what you were saying. Oh, yeah. Hope that yapping old woman doesn't return for Ben-Hur this time. Yeah, I had a woman who talked through the whole fucking movie. Man, I gave her a piece of my mind, let me tell you. The old lady. I'm the same. I stay home on weekends, do everything during the week. Exactly.
There you go.
It's quiet here every day.
I don't remember if I took my medicine or not.
Oh, don't you hate that? Oh, by the way, I'm going to make a video on this channel, and it's going to talk about a wonderful, wonderful experience I had. It's not every time I say that, where I got a big break on medicine, the cost of medicine. Okay. I'm going to tell you in a nutshell, but I'm going to make a whole video about it. Look out for it. Basically, what it is I've been taking a blood thinner for the last 3 plus years, and it's like $200 for 3 months supplies. Okay, 3 months at $200. It turns out they raise it to $300 now for 3 months supply, $100 a month. I was pissed. So I call up and I find out if you call the company direct, they'll give you a code where it was $10. It went from $300 to $10. I think that was a mistake. I think it was supposed to be $30. I think it was supposed to be $10 a month, so $30 for 90 days. But anyway, the pharmacy charged me $10. If I hadn't called up or looked, I would have just sucked it up and paid $300.
Joe, I'm not interested in your life story.
That's what this channel is about, my life and my story. So that doesn't work for you. It's funny. Yeah, very clever. Ha, ha, ha. It doesn't work for you. That's what this channel is about.
Yeah, that's a very good thing. See, you know, you get codes and you get discounts. You got Robin's up to all that stuff. She knows, man, because now they got digital coupons, ShopRite. A lot of people don't know how to use that shit.
Well, why in the world would they make it like that? Why don't they just charge you that to begin with? Why screw you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They make everything complicated. Well, if it's digital, a lot of people don't know how to do that. So less people get the sale items. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't like digital either, but
city.
I hate that song.
City on rockin'. Grace Slick. She was adorable.
That's had nothing to do with it, okay? I like Grace Slick was good looking.
Wait a minute.
I don't like the freaking song. I'll tell you a song I like behind that. A deep cut that you probably don't even know by Jefferson Starship.
What's that?
A song called Stranger, 1981.
Yeah.
Hey, stranger. But great song. It's the best song that they ever did.
Yeah,
and when it comes to Jefferson Airplane, I should change this to 2 songs. And you know what they are? White Rabbit and Somebody to Love. I've heard the rest. I've heard all the rest of Surrealistic Pillow. Didn't like it.
That's wait a minute. That's Jefferson Airplane. Then you got the Starship.
You know, Starship. I don't really love either.
Jefferson Starship. Miracles is a great album. Earth is a great album.
What other songs do you know on the album with Miracles on it?
You Can Count on Me.
You believe like I believe. We get by.
Yeah, you know, Marty Ballin had a great voice. Marty, with Airplane and Starship. You know, beautiful voice Marty Ballin had.
Yeah, by the way, when you were saying about digital with medicine, I don't like digital computer stuff either, but all I had to do was I was on the phone. The girl gave me the codes. It was like 3 or 4 codes, and I wrote them down on a pad. I called my pharmacist up, and I read them off the pad. Didn't have to do anything on a computer or digital.
Right. Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to try to help people. The brand is Eloquis. It's Eloquis. If you call Eloquis directly, I don't know how much you're paying, but if you call Eloquis directly and tell them I want the savings code. Can you give me a savings code that you might go, you could save hundreds of dollars. It's ridiculous. There was a while when I had some free samples.
Yeah, our place don't give out free samples anymore for a long time now.
The Susie Quattro, yeah. I'm trying to think. Well, see, I'm still getting rid of records. By the way, that's another thing we can talk about. I may go to I'm not sure yet, but I may go Sunday in May. I think it's 17th or so to a record show, and I may sell records at the show because I really want to try to. Stranger is great, absolutely. Familiar Stranger. I love that. There's a video for it too.
That's Melody.
Quattro. I got a bunch of Susie Quattro albums. I may keep those, the vinyl ones. Some of them I'm going to keep.
I seen her in concert at Madison Square Garden in '73 with Alice Cooper. but I can't remember a song she did. I didn't know who she was at the time, and I wasn't interested. I was there for hours, but she played.
Well, I'm a little worried about the thing is Mick says change what I eat went from 5 prescriptions to 0 with doctor's approval. Absolutely, that's one of the good things. The problem is for the blood thinner. I'm afraid of that because almost 4 years ago I almost died because I got blood clots because I have very thick blood and my blood thickened and I almost couldn't breathe. So I got lucky that they were able to do something about it, and I've been on blood thinners ever since then. Now whether the diet's going to change that or not, I don't know. But I tell you one thing: I was so lucky to be alive, and so scared by the experience that I don't mind taking blood thinners now. I know. People are going to say, "Oh, it's dangerous. You got to if you get hurt, if you cut yourself, whatever." Now look, I don't want to speak too soon because I'm superstitious, but it's been almost 4 years and not a serious cut. But the thing is, yeah, I know. So, yeah, we already went through this. Danny was 216 with the blood sugar. I wonder if it's got any better since the last time.
No, it takes longer than that.
Let's see. It was 216 or 17?
I think it was 217.
217. It's supposed to be 100.
It keeps it in memory. 217.
See, it's supposed to be 100, folks, or 90.
110.
This guy, he eats marshmallows. What are you going to do? Leather Tuscadero, that was on Happy Days, Susie Quattro. And I will say this, as much as I like Joan Jett in her heyday, not so much anymore, Joan Jett stole Susie Quattro's look and her act. Matter, Danny, you're frozen. Danny froze. I'm ready to purge my vinyl. At least 50% could go easily. Exactly. I'm going to be selling 70%. No problem. This is a great song. Danny, if you can't, all I know is you're frozen. So if you can, maybe go out and come back in if you have to. Couldn't get it right. Looking for a sign in the middle of the night, but I couldn't see the light. No, I couldn't see the light. I know a lot of songs. Do I have to listen to an entire album by Climax Blues Band? No. Did you try the keto bread yet? Right now, I'm trying not to eat too. I've had some bread. I admit I've had some bread, but better. But the thing is, most days I don't eat any bread at all. I was in the supermarket the other day and I didn't see any. I looked for Arnold's keto bread. I didn't see it. Now I see Danny moving.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just went blank.
Well, I know what it is. It's your lousy internet. It's where you live and everything. And
no, I got Verizon now, fiber optics, and they suck. Nothing like copper wire.
Sure.
Oh well, what's that, John? Somebody said, "Oh no, not John."
Yeah, definitely. CD is going to be king for me. King.
Rocco says, "Don't call us Sugarloaf." Sugarloaf was a band. They did Green Eyed Lady. That's a great song.
That must be the name of the song or album, no?
No, that's the name of the band. That's the name of a band. Sugarloaf.
Anyway, yeah, CDs are to the fore for me. Absolutely. I listened to John Lennon Plastic Ono Band for the first time in a few years. Last night when I was in the car, I played it again. And CD, so convenient, The CD, and then after the CD, I played a bonus CD of bonus tracks. It was great.
Yeah, albums are a pain in the ass, but
They are.
I don't want to sell mine. They don't bother me. They're paid for. They're put away.
But I still love 45s. They're fun.
I love my 45. I don't buy any 45. I got maybe 1,500, 1,700. That I bought. I got them since I lived in New York since I'm small. I bought them throughout the years, and then one fine day there was no more 45s. What a disappointment! And let's go to Woolworths, go down to the record department, and pick out the 45 that you wanted.
Don't forget what I think it was Walkman 67 called it OCD. And that's what I call my series now, CDs. You don't need a $40,000 turntable setup to make it sound good.
I've seen turntables that cost more than that, triple, 100,000 or more. You know, they're elaborate turntables, but it's really unnecessary. Really, it really is. You know.
Yes, I've often dreamed of that. If I had the money and the space, I'd love to have a jukebox. But it had to be a jukebox where you actually see that thing go, pick the record and show you the record and put it down. I actually would. I would love a jukebox, man. And I have lots of singles I could put in. I'd be changing them all the time.
What happens when something goes wrong with it? Who do you call?
They still have people that repair them.
Wow.
Thank you very much. It was a great title. See, when people come up with great, I always welcome. Like it was Peter Boothroyd that thought if I ever lose weight, I have a channel called Mean Mr. Mayo. I could be lean Mr. Mayo, which is great. I like what people think of things, great titles. But if it's something I like, I use it.
I heard from Peter yesterday. Peter was saying that he needs eye surgery, laser eye surgery, because of his diabetes. So he wanted to know my opinion about laser surgery and stuff like that. And I told
Now,
him,
was that something that he wanted to be public? You told me a while ago that I shouldn't be talking about Don's problems and exploiting Don or talking.
Joe, it's eye surgery. I'm sure,
I don't know. Leave that up to him. Leave that up to him.
We wasn't talking about penis enlargement or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that's something you need, but other than that.
Oh, shit.
I don't think I'd love music as much if I was able to stream while I was growing up. We had to work for it. I love music on buying the records in the store when I was a kid.
For the longest time, Joe says, "Don't tell anybody I'm taking blood thinner." Now he exposes it.
Oh, come on. It's nobody's business, but I decided because it's a retirement channel, I talk about
it. No big deal, No big deal.
But the thing so I don't know if there's ever going to get to be a time, even, I think I'm afraid to stop taking. If you go through what I went through, you'll say, I'll take that blood thin. I want to make sure my blood's thin. I don't want to know nothing. Yeah,
but you have internal injuries, you're screwed.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so otherwise you die before you have internal injuries. But whatever. I don't think I will.
I'm not afraid of the medicines that I take.
No, you're a fool. You love your medicines. You love medicine.
Viagra. I got Viagra. I got a maximum dose of Viagra.
You stop choking over this. How many cigarettes are you smoking these days? Look at this. Look at this guy.
Yeah. My body's saying, "Come on, I need a cigarette. You light me up."
Well, cigarettes are the worst, folks. They are the worst. By the way, let's see. Don't forget, how many people here watched my live stream or the playback? It doesn't matter. Of the weight loss journey, where I did really good. I'm doing good. I've lost some weight, and I'm going to be doing that on Sundays. By the way, I want to promote that here. But if you tune into my weight loss thing, we're not here to talk about other things. We're not here to talk about music. We're not there to talk about anything. We're there to talk about food, diet, health, weight loss, that kind of stuff. And I'm doing it on Sundays. I think the times will vary. I think there will be times when I'll be doing it early in the morning, like 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern. And there'll be times when I'll be doing it like 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it's good to change the times because you might get different people, Now,
when you say what causes it, are you talking about my thick blood? Because if you are, I don't know what we're talking about, but I'll tell you about that. I meant to talk about it before anyway. I just have high platelet counts. Platelets are in your body, and they're platelets like help clot you if you bleed. That's what they work to help you from bleeding to death. They heal you. You're supposed to have, I think, between 100,000 to 300,000 platelets. I had like 800,000 or something like that. And I looked at all kinds of research, and there's very little you can do. It's like if that's how you're geared, that's how you're geared. Diet, lifestyle changes doesn't seem to change that much. But I've heard that if you eat too many dark green leafy vegetables, you get more thick. Like, It's not good to
Vitamin
have.
vitamin
Okay.
K, like kale, spinach, any dark leafy vegetables got vitamin K, which clots the blood. So now I know why you like the song "Bad Blood."
Yeah. Thank you, Vivian. I'm glad you watched it. I know you were interested in it, but I'm glad you made yourself known because, if you can, just say hi once, just so I know you're watching. I like to know when
Hey,
people are watching. And, and if you, I understand some people want to be private if they're going through their own experiences, but I like to know if people are succeeding, what they're doing. If it's up to you. Yeah, we stayed on topic in there. Yeah. Beatletti was in there. He wanted to talk about the Beatles, and so I said, "Nope, not here." Yeah, yeah. This Sunday coming, it might be an earlier show. I don't, an earlier show in the day. I don't because you can't please everybody. If you do a show at 10 a.m., or that's too early to some people. Oh, get that dog out of here! Wait, let me see that dog. That's Lola with the big snout. Goodbye. I told you that dog again. Why'd you do that? Because that dog bit its daddy more than once and drew the blood. I don't like it. Get it out of here. You want to be on or not? No attention for Lola on this channel.
she wants my attention. She's
Yeah,
very
right.
needy.
It wants to bite your arm. Get it out of
Nah,
there.
she's not gonna bite.
Oh, man. So I only got a little longer anyway on here because I got to get ready and got to go. Now talk about with the weight loss show. I talk about walking every day, and I skipped the last couple of days, and I want to skip today too. And I'm like, no, I can't skip. I got to do the walk.
Don't skip.
Sure.
It's a pain in the ass. You have to jump in the car, ride to the mall, get out of the car, start walking, get back into the car, come home.
And right now, I'm only doing a half an hour. I used to do an hour, but right now I have to build myself back up to an hour. I'm on Metamucil every day. I take Metamucil. I've been taking Metamucil for 25 years or something like that.
Musil.
I keep getting injured and I lose and gain the same 10 pounds over and over. So it's great to follow along with your weight loss for inspiration. Well, thank you. It's amazing to hear people say that I'm inspiring because I'm looking for inspiration too. So the people in the freaking comments could help inspire each other, which I think is great. I'm not doing it. Thank you, Marcus, for the suggestion, but I'm not doing the elliptical machine. I did that at the gym. I used to, I forget the name of it. I used to go to the gym and do an elliptical machine. And the same, we talked about treadmills. I hurt my knees on the treadmill.
Okay.
I can handle walking on a regular surface like the ground or floor, but when I walk on a treadmill or use an elliptical, I feel like my knees act up.
You buy a good stationary bike, a good one, not those cheap ones for $69. You buy a good one, and you got the readouts. You can select calories, distance, whatever you want, and you pedal, and then you could turn a knob there. It's harder and harder. You can set it to where you like it. I do a mile, which takes about 8 minutes, and my sugar goes out real quick. It takes about 5 minutes after I get off the bike, and then the sugar starts to come down.
Well, the
quickly.
best thing Danny does, he lays on his couch all day.
No, yeah, well, because I'm a fall risk. I can't. I'm not too mobile on my legs because they're very weak. I have no choice.
See, you inspire people. It says right here.
I don't eat a lot of marshmallow. I like them.
Okay, Rocco.
Oh, take care. Take care. It's hard, man. Everybody likes sweets. Right, Joe?
Yeah, I had some last night. I'll tell you. Last night we went out and I went to that place that I hate up there. And it was driving back in the rain. I can't see anymore. It's hard to see at night. You got the lights from the oncoming traffic blinding me, plus the rain and the windshield. I couldn't see. I was so frustrated. I got home. We went to 7-Eleven, 10:30 at night. I stopped and I got some junk. I got some candy and shit. You know, I did it. I fell off the wagon, but I'm back on today, and I'll be fine.
You're addicted. You're addicted to sugar.
Yeah, you're addicted to cigarettes. Guess which is worse? I think
I don't
cigarettes.
smoke that. I love you, Richard James. I love you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
No,
Good
take
luck to you with that. You'll be all right. It takes time.
Yeah, yeah. I wish you the best.
So on that note, I'm going to get ready for the day. I got things I got to do. So thank you all for being here. We're here every Wednesday. Sometimes Danny and I do another show if we get the urge to do a live show before Wednesday. But Wednesday is the main day for the Joe and Danny show with this pain in the ass over here.
I'm getting cheated out of 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Sure, it's 9:35.
Well, I got till 10, but we got to leave the house at 10, and I need 20 minutes or so to get myself ready to go.
Yeah, I gotta smoke 4 or 5 cigarettes. In a row.
Come on, what are you knocking? See, I'm going to do something for myself. I'm going to stay on the diet today, like I've been, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to walk in the mall. This guy's going to go out and hit the cigarettes. Why don't you have a little willpower?
I do. I don't smoke a lot. I had one today. What time is that? I got up at 6 o'clock. And look, I had one.
Well, that's one too many. You know how many I've had in 64 years?
I don't eat donuts. Chocolate milk. Stay away from that stuff. You can't.
Yeah, I've had some of that chocolate milk, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. There you go.
Right. Yeah, I cheated here and there, absolutely. But you know what? I haven't weighed. I'm only weighing myself once a week. That's another thing. I used to weigh myself every day. It drove me crazy. But I was down 7 pounds in a week. Now I'm going to continue to see. I didn't weigh myself. I'm probably down 8 or 9 now. Okay.
Oh,
anyway.
Richard James, if I had Little Debbie's in the house, forget it. Their brownies are the best. Little Debbie's brownies are the best.
What do you? Little Debbie's is the poor man's hostess. What is with you?
They got the spin wheels. They call them spin wheels. They're like cinnamon buns like that. They're delicious. Oh,